this video was filmed a few days ago. My husband is currently back in the ICU, so any positive vibes, thoughts, prayers that you could send are greatly appreciated. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. I am so happy you're here. How's everybody doing? Today is the one you've been waiting for. We're going to turn our Sucrets tin into a journal. Let's just jump into this one because it's a very fun one. Alright guys, so what I've done is pulled some papers to create our little journal for our Sucrets tin. Here's our tin. And what I'm going to do is attach my journal to this. And this is going to be the back. This is going to be the front. And then I have my journal right here. This can be one of two things, which we'll talk about. And then this will be the back of the journal. Now, I had an idea. What I'm going to do is attach the back sheet of the journal straight to the tin. And then it will be there when I get done with it. If I want to, I can just pull it out, attach another one. It doesn't really matter. When I'm attaching the journal to the lid, I have to make sure it does not get caught in any of the closing mechanism, because that's one thing that makes this really cool, is the fact that it closes and seals. And here's my journal. I just used scrap pieces of paper that I had. It's the normal type of paper. It's notebook paper, some accounting paper, the graph paper, music paper, book paper, coffee stained, all of that. And what I'm going to do is, because it's so little, you can, if you want to sew it shut, it would only take 2 stitches to do it. But I'm just going to staple it for time's sake. Okay. So all I did was staple one staple in the center, and that will hold it just fine. I can still rip them out if I need to, whatever I want to do with it. My idea is to take the back sheet and attach it right in the center of the lid. That way it's not in any of the closing area, and it will stay put, and I'll actually be able to use this. So I'm just gonna, you are sacrificing that back page, but it doesn't really matter. And because it's going on this side, it can really be pretty thick, depending on, what you're going to use this side for, how thick you want it. I mean, it's all personal preference. And it's this simple. It seriously is this easy. Then I'm just going to make sure I get it in the right space. And I'm going to push it down, close it, and that's it. It's that simple. There's our journal. Now, if you don't want the silver showing, you can always... But let me see why I left the silver showing. Did you see how easy that came up? If you put paper on this part, then you're going to have a harder time when you get ready to change this. So that is up to you. If you want to put paper and cover the inside of it, that would be fine. I was at first thinking I might use this map and line it with the map. So let's do that. How would I do that? Well, I'm going to close this, turn the map over, and put my tin on top of the area I wanted. I want that really colorful section. Then I'm going to get my pen and just trace around the top. Now, you're going to have to do some trimming, obviously, because it's going to be too big to fit inside, but that's fine. And I'm going to cut it out real quick. And then you just flip it over and trim it down until you get it the right size. So let me do that real quick. Okay. And there we go. Then you could put that as your background and then put your journal on top of that. Just remember when you attach your journal to this, then it's not going to come out as easy as it did. But it looks way better, so we're going to do that. And you can just glue that piece of paper in there. It's actually going to stick, but I got to make sure I get this in the right spot. There we go. And there is our journal, and it seriously is that easy. Now, ta-da, you open it back up, and there it is. How cool is that, right? Very cool. So what would you do with this side? Well, one, I would want to cover the inside the same as I did this one. Except I cut the center of my map, but I think this will work. And I'm just eyeballing this. Of course, you measure as concretely or as accurately, measure as accurately as you would like or not like. It's yours, so you can do whatever you want. Remember, I'm just here to inspire you. Okay. Now I'm going to add a little tape to the back of this one because it's not quite as snug as the one with our journal. And this way the inside will be lined the same, and it'll just look better when we do. It'll just look better. So there it is, all nice and lined. Now, what can we do on this side? Well, there's a couple of things. First thing is we could create a second journal. I have more scrap paper here. Just fold it over. But this one could be more mobile. This one's attached. This one doesn't have to be attached. This one could actually just live very nicely inside here, and you could take it out. Okay, that's one thing. Two, you could actually not make this a journal, but make it like a little notepad, attach it at the top, and have a notepad and your journal there. But what I really want to do is make this a pocket so I can store some goodies in here and have my journal over there. Now, how would you do it? You'd make a puffy pocket, and by puffy pocket, I mean you would take a piece of paper, make it where the sides and the bottom fold out a little bit so it kind of pops in. And then you can glue it wherever you want to on that side. Okay, so all I did was take a piece of paper, cut it a little big for the spot, and made these tabs. Now with these tabs, I'm going to put some tape on them. All right, now I'm just going to use my tabs, to attach the pocket on the sides and the bottom. And the good thing is, because it's a tin, the tape will come off of the tin, which I like. It pulls up easy, so if I don't get it right in the right spot, I can adjust it. Now, if you use something a little more, permanent, you might not have the freedom to adjust, but you might. Now, what would you put in this great pocket? So there's our pocket, and see, it closes, still great, and opens, and there's our pocket. So what would you put behind here? Well, some ideas, of course. Always, always, always love the washi tape. And I'm just adoring this gold glitter washi tape. And, of course, it's linked down below for you guys. Also, some stickers. Now, these aren't full-size stickers. These are planner stickers. And they fit great. And just random sayings that you might use in the planner. And they just fit so nicely in my little pocket. I love that. I have a fun shape if I wanted to make it like a little bookmark over here for my journal or whatever. So that can go. And maybe just a piece of some pattern paper just if I wanted to add in a different texture or I needed it for something. Okay? And there, our little pocket, I don't know if you can see, our little pocket is full of goodies. So now we have our journal over here that we can write in, make a note, leave our phone number with somebody. Over here, we have our goodies that we could use to tab, tag, or decorate something. Now for the outside, you can decorate it however you want, up to you. open. Okay, for the cover, I just have a piece of scrapbook paper. Again, I just put the lid down, traced it, and that's going to be the front, and the back's going to be the same thing. I'm not doing the sides. You can do the sides if you want to. I like the kind of the shiny metal of it. So I'm just going to attach this on the top, and then I'll show you what. This is actually the back, if you remember. Remember, this is the front because we want to open like a true book. So this is the back I'm doing first, and I'm just going to attach it with some double-sided tape. If it gets messed up, if I've cut it wrong, whatever, I can always redo it. I'm going to do the same thing with the front now. I've got this piece. I'm going to put it on the front. Just going to take my pen and trace around it. And of course, you can do this any way you want. Remember, this is just for inspiration. Okay, and I'm going to do the same thing. Just tape this to the front. I'm going to round the corners a little bit on this one. Because one, I didn't cut it quite as good. But two, this is the front. So I want to make sure the corners just look better. Okay. Then again, I'm just going to attach it with my double-sided tape. And there. And now this is the front. I'm going to make sure I have it right side up. Okay. So this is the front. So you can even decorate these little journals. But remember, they're going to be in backpacks. They're going to be in your backpack, your purse, your briefcase, whatever. But you can still decorate them. And what I want to do is use this flower with this pretty stick-on bead in the center. And let me get some double-sided tape. And of course, like I said, glue, whatever you use. I'm using double-sided tape just to make sure it stays down. And for time's sake, because I don't want to have to wait on the glue to dry. And there is our finished Sucrets Tin journal. Open it up, and here's our pocket with all of our goodies, our journal, and there's the back. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this Sucret Tin idea. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this journal, Sucrets Tin journal idea. I hope you'll try it. Let me know down below in the comments if you plan on trying this. I would love to see yours. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button with that little bell because we have more great videos coming your way. Take care, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.